Welcome to Divinity 648. My name is Christina and I am a high vibrational energy sensitive. This is going to be a collective reading for all signs. It is current energy influences. And again, this is for all signs, all people, okay? Um, I'm hearing that song, She Dropped a Bomb on Me. It's like a very old school song. And that is a good theme song for the information that has now been made available publicly. Um, there is a video on my website on the video gallery page, and it is called Hidden Gem Divinity 648. Free video. I strongly recommend you go watch it. And that's why that song is so relevant. Basically, there is a divine feminine, a divine being, who has released some secrets and is somehow, some way, a member of the Council of Light, or this is divine orchestration, right? So, one thing to remember is that everything that you are going to be going through for the next 60 days is happening for you, not to you. Okay? It is going to push you to have courage, strength, to overcome obstacles and boundaries, and to finally release the low vibrational toxic energy that you have been allowing to linger within your life. A lot of people who are influenced by this energy are going to realize that they have been behaving or projecting behaviors that are not their own, but of those that they involve themselves with on a daily basis, right? You're going to start to realize that um certain characteristics, certain perspectives are going to fall down. It's like the foundation you grew up on no longer exists. It's like, wow, I grew up on lies kind of energy, but not for everybody. Depending on how much work you've done on yourself, it will be that intense. A lot of people are entering the door of spirit. So happy. A lot of divine energies have awakened and are doing the necessary steps to become more enlightened so that way their way of living does not have to be so burdensome. This then propels you into the door of value. And a lot of you are going to be experience, and if this is relevant for you, you'll know because you're going to experience a lot of third chakra activations. Um, those of you who are on the lesser desirable end of the scale, you will be dealing with a lot of tower card moments, a lot of um, uncomfortable circumstances based on your karmic energy. What's important to understand is just to surrender to the sweetness, right? Surrender to where your heart wants to be, surrender to your passions, that your internal guidance is niggling you to pursue. So if you've been in this karmic relationship with someone that you know you want out of, if you're dealing with decent amount of good karma, the doors are just going to open for you. Somehow, some way, something is going to unfold that will allow you to exit whatever circumstance or situation that you're in peacefully, without hardships, without storms and nightmares and consequences from dealing with karmic individuals whose sole purpose in this world is to wreak havoc and cause hardships in individuals' lives, right? Remember, the devil tempts you with pleasures. If it looks too good to be true, chances are it is, right? So do due diligence, take your time, investigate things, look at the fine print. Don't be so forced or rushed into making a decision. Um, a lot of secrets are going to be revealed to everyone collectively because of the planetary alignments that are in transit. And a lot of people are going to be forced again into doing what's right by karmic law. This is the overall energy influence that is infecting, you hear me? Affecting everyone. We have four human races, which is made out of four primary elements, which is also internal influence, right? We're talking fire, water, earth, and air. North, south, west, east. Full moon, first quarter. New moon, third quarter. Okay? Four human races. All those other races are the result of crossbreeding, but they're not their own race. The fifth energy here is called sulfur. These are not divine people. These are karmics. These are toxic individuals who don't like to see other people happy. It's like their life mission. It's like no matter what they do, they can't be good. They can be good for a while and then they go back to their ways, right? Karmics. They play a very important role for divine beings. They're like the weeds to the plants, okay? They really are. They can be a pain in the ass. But if you're doing the work and doing what you're supposed to be doing, they have no effect on you and you can pluck them shits out real easy. And that's the overall situation that will be going on for the next 60 days. You're pulling the weeds, so all you see is the beauty. So that way your space isn't cramped, right? Um, Updates. I am accepting in-office appointments that is located at 345 Union Street on the second floor, only accessible by stairs. All appointments are booked online, paid for online, and before you can check out, you have to respond to my COVID questionnaire. This allows me to actually eliminate the need for paper and you touching pens and all this other craziness. It is completely contactless to come in and have a session with me. So when you arrive, you have to sanitize before you enter the space. And we sit more than 6 feet apart so we can be very comfortable in the room and I can give you your messages. All sessions are going to be offered in office again. Right now, it is just mediumship, personal consultation, and that's it for right now. I will be increasing what services are available in office very soon. In the meantime, the other services are still available by video chat and audio sessions. All sessions, whether they're in person or virtual, are recorded. This is for liability and insurance purposes. And I encourage you to record it as well. This is because when I'm in a session, everything that comes out, I cannot recap for you afterwards. So once the information is delivered, it's not retrievable. So you want to record it. Because if you call me in 2 weeks and ask me about something we discussed, I may not be able to pull that information on the spot for you. Akashic Records is basically who you are at a soul level and what memories are imprinted in it. I had the absolute pleasure of having an Akashic Records session done by the one and only Kathy Foster, amazing book author and mentor. I have decided, with her permission, to make that session publicly available on my website. On the video gallery page, it's called Hidden Gem Divinity 648. I'm saying this again to you because you definitely want to watch it. Beautiful things are discussed, and she is available for hire to have your own. Even if that means you come to Divinity 648 to meet with her, it's an opportunity you just don't want to miss. You can find her on Facebook, and you can also find her information on my recommendations page. I believe I have her book published, Living in the Fifth Dimension. So that's what I have. And as far as almost personals and monthly energy updates by zodiac sign or element sign, those will now only be available on my website on the video gallery. So you want to stay tuned for that. And it's important to remember that I post videos based on influential information that comes through that needs to be delivered. I don't do a set schedule. I don't do every sign all the time. I do what is guided and what is right. If you are waiting for another video and one has not been provided, go back to the previous video and review it and see if everything that has been said unfolded for you or if you have validation in any of them. Sometimes I can't post until collectively everyone has experienced the energy discussed. This is why I post on my schedule and not a set one. Collectively, we have to do the work. So, lots and lots going on. And also on the website, before I forget, is an added live chat page. There's also a members gallery page. It's kind of like Instagram, except it's not separate pages. It's like one feed of everyone's post, and you can heart it and see who posted it, and you can chat amongst yourselves. There's forums, there's groups. Basically, my goal here is to have a platform dedicated to those who are enlightened, divine beings, which means there's no Facebook page type setup that allows you to put on a fake show. And this is important because interacting with people on social media should not be a distraction or the life you wish you were living. So for those who are vibrating differently, you'll be gravitated towards my website and you'll be able to utilize the features that have been made available and will be changing and progressing over a period of time. Energy maintenance sessions, group sessions will be available by Zoom. You do not have to show your face. I'm the only one that is required to. I do ask that you keep your microphone muted, and I do ask that you drink plenty of water, at least 2 hours, 3 preferred, before the session, And you don't have to access a vehicle or do any type of manual work, especially if it's something like a turn down service session, right? That's for people who have a hard time sleeping. Basically, while we're in this group session, I tune into everyone's energy and I cleanse it and I prep you for bed so that way you can sleep peacefully. I also do other energy maintenance sessions that will become available. If you have any questions, info@divinity648 or Christina@divinity648.com. That is my email addresses. All the contact information you need is available on the website. There's also a mobile app and there's a chat box feature in the site and in the app. So there's a million ways to reach out to me. Please be patient. I'm one person. Um, Good things are coming. So do the work. Work with the moon cycles to help you release yourself from karmic patterns and toxic tendencies that are still lingering, that you will recognize are not your own, but those around you. And again, if you have any other questions, just inbox me. Have a great weekend.